At that point, I had never even heard of calligraphy before. But once I learned about it from that post, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to learn this.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to several different stores, whatever said calligraphy on it, books for beginners, or I mean, just I was going crazy. I was just buying whatever I could. It was overwhelming because I had to read all these different books and only so far I can go on my own. So after a while, I just got overwhelmed and I didn't even really do too much with the books anymore. I
Mm.
just was trying to learn on my own, but
Yeah.
that was frustrating too because now I'm stuck. It's not, I feel like I'm looking at the same stuff over and over and over again. And I'm like,
Yeah.
so I stopped working on the calligraphy. So like on my calligraphy looked the same.
Yeah.
It just wasn't getting where I wanted it to go. So
Right.
Well, no, I was still taking the copper plate, but
Yeah.
your ad just showed up in the middle of it. And then so I
Yeah.
was doing really well on the copper plate.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I just was kind of a little bit frustrated by just like it was just so many rules. And I was just trying to get used to using the pen and then trying to go along with the rules or whatever. And then I found out some
Yeah.
more research that I found out it wasn't just me, that it was really actually difficult to do. And then modern, you could put it in your own personality. Don't get me wrong, I still love copper plate and I'm still doing that. But I
Yeah.
also like to have my own kind of personality and things because there's some things that I do that copper plate isn't like a match for. And
Yeah.
then so I just thought your whole bundle was really cool. I needed something that was more that was like it had like structure to
But
it.
in 2021, I tried to do some brush lettering again, but then I discovered pointed pen calligraphy. So I tried to pick up a course online that way, and I wasn't really seeing much progress. So again, I put it on pause.
I find that so interesting because there's so many resources out there
Mhm.
for how to do calligraphy. Like it can get really overwhelming because so many people recommend different things.
Yes,
And so many
yes.
people get like kind of discouraged, right? That like, oh, I followed this expert and still it's not looking the way that I want it to look.
Mhm,
I want to
mhm.
give
That's
everybody
exactly
some,
how I felt.
yeah, I want to give everybody some encouragement to like keep
Mhm.
going even if it's not like perfect at first. Like maybe it just needs a little bit of a tweak in like tools, something as
Yeah,
simple as that.
yeah.
Okay. I know in the beginning you mentioned you looked at the price of Modern Calligraphy 101 and went, totally understandable. But the Pro Calligrapher Bundle is more, like significantly more.
yeah,
But for you, has it been worth the investment?
yes, I say it was worth the investment. But I just did the payments, the
Mhm.
payment plan, paid over 6 months, and that's how I was able to pay for it. And it was well worth the investment. Literally every single pain point that I've had, trying to do it on my own, everything was addressed inside of the course. Everything, what type of tools, what kind of paper, even I think one of my favorite parts is the gifts that you can go back and look at and see
Yeah.
how the letters are drawn all over again and how you have to learn the shapes. I mean, literally everything is there, everything that you would need as a beginner calligrapher, or if you
Yeah.
look into even advanced, it's all there for you.
You got you got that
Yeah,
job. That's your
we
first.
we
Wow.
finalized it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
finalized it actually last week. And he says, yeah, can you come like this Tuesday? Because I'm going to go to Italy earlier. And so
Yeah.
I'd love for you to come in. And so we'll just open the store for you because it's a restaurant store hybrid. So we'll just open
Yeah.
it up. Like I know you like to work early. So yeah, that's my first legit, like real paid.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a really nice price. I kid you not. I was really shocked.
So would you say that the investment in the Pro Calligrapher Bundle was worth
Oh
it?
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I would definitely say that. I mean, like the fact that it provides a foundation, right? I understand budget constraints, right? I'm never going to
Sure.
deny that. But I also feel that when you do these things, it's an investment, right? Yeah.
So this is really cool what I'm hearing from you. I just want to like make this clear for anybody who's watching. There is the kind of like the money, what you got out of it. Like financially, sure, you started this business and there's a lot of promise there and you've got this first job.
Right.
That's amazing. But I'm also hearing just like knowledge wise,
Yeah.
as part of like your other, your graphic design work that you do. And then I heard you say you love it. So that's like a real emotional and
Yeah.
just kind of like mental payoff as
I love
well.
it. I had sent something to a friend for her birthday, right? She said it actually made her cry. Yes, people get really emotional when you make these like these pieces and because they understand the time, but it's a lot of love that you put into it. So there's that aspect of it as well.
You know, when you invest this much in yourself and your own skills, you're less likely to put it to the side, I suppose, if life comes up or whatever comes up.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why I took the jump to buy your bundle. I knew that if I invested in your course, I would stick to it, and I did. And then I knew if I registered my business officially and correctly, I would stick to it, and I have been. Someone I know reached out to me for a chalkboard sign. So that was a great learning experience, and it was a business. So I was like, wow, that's really cool that she sees that I have value.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I've done a couple others since.
Okay.
So,
and you got paid for those?
Yes, I did.
You did? All right. Yay. Okay. So final question.
Yes.
Was it worth the investment?
Oh yeah, completely. Yeah, that's an easy question. No, it's given me, when I do have time for it, you know, it's a nice slow down in my day. So social emotionally, it's been really good. Even just opening this door of, you know, entrepreneurship that I never thought would ever open for me. Like I was never even interested in it, to be honest, until calligraphy came about. But I realized, you know, maybe I can do both. I can be a teacher, which I love, but I can also do calligraphy, which I love. So yeah.
By the time I did my final project, I was kind of blown away by how much I had learned during the time. And I would absolutely recommend it to anyone who's looking into it. And I specifically signed up for the Pro Calligrapher Bundle just because from a cost perspective, then like I could sign up for like one or both and get like this added bonus with it. But I really appreciated having the business portion of it, since that is something that I thought about. Maybe I could pursue that at some point.
Yeah.
And it really just had that added value to kind of warm me up to the idea of I can actually sell my calligraphy and I can actually do this. And I felt like I got all of the tools that I needed to get started with that too.
Yeah. And you are doing it. Y'all, Mara is doing it. She's doing her business. She's making all sorts of networking connections. She's got like a couple of jobs lined up. I'm like so excited for where this is going to go for you, Mara. Yay! All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. That's the Pro Calligrapher Bundle. And thank you, Mara, for sharing your experience with it.
Absolutely. Thank you.